Hi guys, welcome to another session of Rappler Live Jam. I'm Vernice, and tonight I am here with the cast of Caredivas. So, hi guys, we have Echo, Melvin, Ron, and Joseph with us.
Good
Hello.
evening.
Welcome to
Hi.
Rappler.
Thank you for
Thank you for
having
having
us.
us.
So, Caredivas is a play by PETA. It is on its third run this year. Before we go into anything, can you tell us a little bit about the play and which characters you're playing?
Okay, I'm playing Chelsea. So the play is all about the five caregivers in Israel, caregivers by day, and then they're performers by night. So this is all about the travails, dreams, stories of these particular caregivers set during the set 2004. No, so there. So in a gist, that's the play is all about. I'm playing Chelsea, one of the caregivers who was lucky enough to have a very good relationship with his employer. No, there.
Yes, ako naman si Shy. I'm playing Shy. Sabi ni Melvin, we are caregivers, but during the night we are performers.
Yeah.
By the way, Shy is the group leader of the caregivers when they perform. Shy choreographs the group. Siya yung nag-iisip ng mga palabas nila kung ano yung ipapalabas nila sa mga bars na pinagpe-performan nila. Yes.
I'm Echo. I'm one of the ensembles, so I do multiple roles in the play. I think what Caredivas is doing is it's also showing the audience, the Filipino community abroad, how they relate to each other, the struggles that they have dealing with other people, other nationalities, their employers. So it highlights that and how the Filipino people are very resilient in dealing with everything that's thrown at them, even if in their foreign land.
Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm also one of the ensembles, and we name our ensemble characters. My name is Gigi, and one of us is Mimi.
Yeah, I'm Mimi.
Yes, we play OFW number 5 or Taumbayan number 32. So we also nagfi-fill in kami ng ibang mga characters para madagdagan pa yung kulay ng palabas. Yan.
And the play is on its third run. It was first run in 2011.
Yes.
Yeah, and you are now. It's on its third run because it's PETA's 50th year.
Yes.
It's part of those celebrations.
Yes.
Why is this play so special?
Caredivas is one of the the 50th year is basically we plan it to showcase the best of what PETA has done in the past 50 years. So Caredivas represent the musical genres that we were able to produce. So aside from this musical, we're coming up with a new children's play, Tagu-Taguan, Nasaan ang Buwan. And there's also, we're going back to our original home, which is at the Raja Sulaiman, Fort Santiago, doing some remounts of some very significant plays done at the Raja Sulaiman during the 70s to the 90s. And then we're also doing a play on martial law. It's called A Game of Trolls, slated for September. And then there's a homecoming by the end of the year. So the program for the year is basically to showcase what the company has done, and then come November, end of October, we will also have a festival wherein we will feature the different plays done with the different communities all over the country. So it's called the Festival of Windows.
Sorry, this run is also very special because we are highlighting the OFW work. I mean, I think this run is made possible by our partnership with OWA, Overseas Workers Welfare Association. So para din ma-highlight kung ano ba talaga yung pinagdadaanan ng mga OFWs.
Yes. So this is not just about gay stories,
Yeah.
but this is about a look into these characters who happens to be gay, but living abroad, working abroad, trying it out abroad.
Yes.
Ganon.
Yeah, at saka yung pagiging Filipino mo, even nasa ibang bansa ka, how do you deal with kung ano man, saan ka nilugmok, saan ka nilagay, yung pagka-Pilipino mo, yun pa rin yung umiiral. So dito sa play na to, pinapakita yon. And then I think it's timely kasi sa mga nangyayari sa bansa natin ngayon, sa mga issues din sa ibang bansa, 'di ba? Issues on migration, 'di ba? Tsaka yung kung ano yung nangyayari ngayon, kung ano ba pipiliin mong manatili dito, magtrabaho dito o mangingibang bayan ka at
And you take the risk.
Take the risk.
Especially the play was set is set in Israel
Yeah.
noong 2004, yung height ng kanilang 'di ba, yung kanilang war between
Intifada.
the Intifada, yun. So nangyayari din naman ngayon like the crisis in the Middle East. It's still very much relevant and yun. So looking at the Filipinos living in a very very challenging times in a conflicted war milieu or context, no, yung ganon. So yun.
And Melvin, you were in the first run in
Yes.
2011. Has the play changed for you since then?
Yeah. Well, the play for this run, for this year's run, the Vince De Jesus, the musical composer, director, and all, also part of the cast, added two new songs. And then also for this run, we changed the set design, no? So iba na siya in terms of look, no, compared to the 2011 run. Ganun. So yun lang yung mga changes, but the story is still the same. Some of the actors are still with us, like for example, the original, no? So like Phil Noble is with us now, and also Gerald Napoles. So yun.
So your first song is actually a combination of two songs. It's
Yes.
Oy Vey, and then you are also performing another Oy Vey.
Yes.
It is
Shy nagdesisyon.
Shy's.
No, Shy's Oy Vey.
Yeah.
The last one is Shy's Oy Vey.
Oy Vey is basically a Jewish or Hebrew parang expression, parang hay nako, parang ganon. So yung kanilang hay nako is called Oy Vey. Ganon.
And so the first song you are all performing all together, and then
Yes.
for the second song it's going to be
Melvin.
Melvin.
It's
Chelsea.
Chelsea's Oy Vey.
At what point of the, just to give the people watching a little background, at what point of the play is Melvin singing this song, and at what point actually are all of you singing this song?
Oy Vey is basically the opening number of the musical. And then from the big ensemble number, then it goes to the different situations of the different characters. So mauuna muna si Chelsea, papakita kung ano yung relationship niya dun sa kanyang employer, and then susunod si Kyla, and then susunod ang last si Shy. And then it will end again with parang a reprise of the Oy Vey that will segue to the very first public performance of the group in mahabang opening, no? You know, siguro mga ano yun, good 15 minutes.
Okay, and we're splitting it up into two segments tonight. So here it is. This is Oy Vey and Chelsea's Oy Vey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Noong ako'y dalagitan, nag-ilusyon na maging milyonarya na sumisisid sa salapi, nagmumumog sa pera at nakatira sa palasyong kulay pink. Na may garden na malaki at hardinerong macho't gwapo na nakapekpek shorts. May butter na palaman, 2 pisngi ng aking pandesal. Mga pamangkin ko lahat ay nag-aaral at hindi umuutang sa sanglaan. Araw-araw merong fiesta at palaging may handaan. Ngunit may joke ang buhay na hindi nakakatawa. Gumawa ng punchline at sinira ang eksena ko. Biglang nagising sa katotohanan. Akalain mo pagbangon ko, ako'y isang caregiver pala sa Israel. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Kaluoy man ako, pimpi man OFW prinsesa. Oy vey, ito bang kapalaran ko? Mukhang eto na nga ang nakadrawing sa palad ko.
Yeah, clap, clap.
Yeah!
Ang drama ko sa bayang to'y isang mabuting nanay ng isang alagang mas matanda pa sa tatay ko. Mabuti na lang kami magkasundo, sinubuan ng han kapag pari.
Thank you.
Now, we are here with the cast of Caredivas, and that was Oive and Chelsea's Oive. They are going to be singing. We are getting to know a little more about the play also. So earlier you were saying na the play is really more about OFWs. It's not just about these transgender characters. Personally, know any OF own experiences with them?
Well, my sister is an OFW. I mean, I have relatives that are overseas Filipino workers. So it's the story. The story really is very close to me, especially because before I actually don't have any idea what they're doing, but being in care divas gives me a deeper understanding of what they really. It's. I mean, I
Yung ate ko, sa abroad, palabas na OFW, hanggat may Filipino abroad na nagtatrabaho at naghihirap para sa pamilya, forever na relevant itong aming Care Divas.
Tapos yung PETA rin kasi has worked with Filipino solidarity groups in North America or Europe. Specifically, like for example, during the 1986-87, PETA went on tour we brought a play about the EDSA and Marcos days. It's called Panata sa Kalayaan. So dun sa play na yon, sa tour na yon, dun marami kaming na-meet ng mga Filipino overseas worker. In fact, nabigyan namin sila ng workshops. Yung iba sa kanila nakapagbuo ng kanilang cultural group and all that. Tapos yung iba sa kanila hanggang ngayon, like for example, si Vida, domestic helper siya sa Italy. Hanggang ngayon, kaibigan, ka-Facebook, ganon. So, yung play, hindi lang siya topic, a relevant topic na walang mukha. No? The play is yung PETA and the migration issue has been, mahabang relasyon because, yun na nga, hindi lang sila mga pangalan, kundi marami kaming kakaibigan at kakilala na living abroad, no, ganon. And even if they're away from the Philippines, they are still very much concerned with what's happening in the country. They're not just they don't just relate to their relatives, but also they do something abroad for the country. Yung ganon.
Sabi nga ni Kuya Mel, yung pagkakakilala, hirap din ng mga kamag-anak namin, mga kakilala namin, bakit nila ginagawa na kailangan nilang mag-abroad kaysa nga manatili dito. So yung mga ganong bagay.
Yeah, siguro very timely din yung run na to. It's in partnership with OWA para talagang yung the play is not just in limbo, but it is very much connected with the real community of Filipino workers. Yung ganon.
Were there any scenes that touched you in particular?
Ako, madami. Madami.
Favorite scene?
Well, the away kapatid. It
Yes.
really brings something out in you. 'Cause like I said, it focuses on that small Filipino community, sila yung magkakasama. So it's their family. And it really just mirrors whatever is happening here. So kung dito nag-aaway yung pamilya mo, doon mag-aaway din sila. So they have their own issues with each other. And the confrontation of what you're really gonna choose, is it gonna be them or is it gonna be someone else? It brings out something in you when you see it. And you see the real, I don't know, it makes them more human. When they start fighting, when they start talking to each other about kung ano talaga yung mga pinagtatampuhan nila sa isa't isa, it makes them real and it makes them human na para bang, it makes them more relatable. Kasi parang, ganito din kami ng mga friends ko kapag nag-aaway-away. So, that, for me, is one of the highlights.
Kasi di ba yung mga Pinoy, lalo na yung abroad, part of our survival is we create our own group, friends that we can support groups just to cope with the challenges living abroad. I mean, isang malaki ng, we've also tried going abroad matagal ng kahit 3 buwan mahirap na meron ka ng, 'di ba? So sila, yung mga Pinoy, I'm sure all over the world na Pinoy, meron niya mga small communities of Filipinos just to make sure that they can get support from each other. Yung ganun.
Ako, isa pang tumatak sa akin, dun sa play mismo, is yung, hindi naman sa character ko, kasi lagi naman yan, whenever I do the show, hindi pwedeng, yun nga parang hindi pwedeng hindi ako maiyak dun sa nangyayari dun sa character ko. But then, on the other hand, yung character ni Kyla, which is being played by Gerald Napoles and Richie Chan and Gio Gahol, yung character kasi nila, walang natapos na yung kontrata, tapos wala ng papers, wala ng work doon, so naging illegal alien, hanggang sa yung minsan hindi natin may iwasan yung sa iba't ibang bayan, iba-iba yung pagtrato sa mga illegal alien, di ba? Tapos kung paano pa uwiin dito, minsan hindi ka agad-agad makakauwi, makakatikim ka ng kung ano-anong klaseng, di ba? So yung na-depict din dun sa play na yon sa pamamagitan ng character ni Kyla.
So yung play hindi lang siya it showcase the range of the types of Filipino experiences working abroad. Merong magaganda, successful, maganda yung sinuwerte sa amo.
Iba-iba.
Oo. Tapos meron ding hindi. Yung ganon. So meron ding yung several attempts to look for a decent job, a good employer, but unfortunately na-endo hanggang sa nade-deport. Yung ganon. So yung merong ganung range yung mga characters na pinagdaanan ng mga characters. Pero yung common sa kanila, they're friends, and isang common din sa kanila yung passion nila to perform. But to perform not because to be sikat or something, but it is their way of coping with the challenges that they're faced with.
Tsaka yung love angle. There is a love angle in the entire story. I think that's also one of the things na nakaka-relate yung mga audience kasi Filipinos are very romantic. And to find love in a situation where everything seems to be going wrong is something that you appreciate when you see it on stage.
And it started running on June 24 and it's going to be running until July 30.
July 30
Yeah,
at the Peta Theater Center. Yes.
Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. How has the run been so far?
Good. We opened, yung June 24 is OWA Day.
Yeah.
So, ang masaya doon, kasi sila yung nag-sponsor, no? Ang mga pinapunta nila, kasi hindi naman nila binenta yung tickets binigay nila dun sa mga families ng mga OFWs. So, ang dami-daming mga families ng mga OFWs ang nasa audience. So, iba rin yung experience kasi like for example, nung after kasi meron kaming meet and greet after the show.
Yeah.
There's this lady who came up to me and said, "Uy, taga Tel Aviv ako, doon ako nagtatrabaho, kaya relate ako, oy-vey siya ng oy-vey." So yung alam mo yon yung makarinig ng ganong feedback right after the show is something. So parang yung masasabi mo na the company is doing something good, not just for ourselves but also for the real target audience, which is talaga mga Filipinos, whether living here or living abroad. Ganun.
And then every after show people, kung sino random lang, are saying thank you. Thank you for giving us that wonderful show. So yung ganung feeling, yung magsabi lang sa'yo ng thank you. So ibang klaseng na yun sa'yo as an actor.
Dagdag ko lang, merong isang audience ng lalaki, dalawa sila, nung Saturday evening to. Yan nga, sa meet and greet, sabi niya, akala ko ano lang to hindi ko ina-expect, ganito pala yung palabas niyo, akala ko kung ano-anong drag show lang. So parang hindi siya aware, sabi niya, grabe yung palabas niyo. Ganon, parang sa uulitin, ganon. Yung mga ganong feedback from una, straight siya. nakalaki niyang mama. Siguro imbitahan lang no sinong misis or girlfriend, no? So yung ganong, makakuha ka ng ganong feedback, parang, nakaka-antig ng puso.
Yes.
Ganun.
Parang paglalabas ka ng theater, parang mixture of emotions. Merong mga lalabas na mugto ang mata, kakaiyak dahil sa palabas. Merong hindi maiwasang ngumiti kasi sobrang saya ng experience nila sa loob ng theater at nung mapanood nila yung play. So, iba-iba din. But all in all, good naman ang experiences nila.
And you won't see, just coming from that straight guy,
Yeah.
say I have straight guy friends. Nasabi ko rin to nung press ko na they did not see the characters as as gays. They are seeing it while they're watching the show na
As real
real people.
Dapat lang.
Pilipino. Hindi, I mean, hindi mo na siya nakikita na nabura yung, kumbaga, hindi ko alam kung dahil magaling kami
Mga
umarte.
stereotypes.
Well, I mean, nabura. Yung nakikita lang nila yung mga... Kasi I have also one friend na nagsabi, OFW din siya, na hindi ko na nakita kayo as gays. Nakita ko na kayo as Filipino. Nakita ko na kayo as tao.
Yes.
At nakita ko yung pakiramdam ng pagiging OFW na nararanasan niya.
Dadagdag ko lang po. Meron akong isang friend, yapi siya, tas sobrang kuripot niya. Tas nung nanood, sobrang kuripot niya. Tas nung nanood siya, after nung show, lumapit siya sa akin. Bes, di mo naman sinabi, dapat nagbayad na ako ng mas malaki kasi sobrang sulit daw nung binayad niya dahil dun sa palabas. Tas parang, hala, sino ka? Bakit ganyan ka magsalita? Ang kuri-kuripot niya nung mga panahon na yun.
Pwede ba siyang singilin ulit?
Yes. Sasabihin ko sa kanya manood siya ulit.
Well, if any of you guys watching want to watch the play, it is running until July 30 at the PETA Theater Center. And tickets are available through PETA or through Ticket World.
Yes.
Ticket World.
Kayo po dito sa Rappler, sana
Yes.
manood kayo.
Kung manood kayo.
So we are heading into your last song. It's actually a combination of two songs. We are
Yes.
having Shais or Vey, Oy Vey this time. And then Good Good Girls,
Yes.
Girls with a U and a Z. Can you tell us a bit about this last number?
Well, basically, it's the intro of Shy. Shy kasi is yung typical na, yung sumusuport din sa family niya. Kaya siya nag-abroad. So, kailangan supportan ng kapatid niya, ang nanay niya, yung anak ng kapatid niya, yung asawa ng kapatid niya. May mga ganun tayo, di ba? Extended
Yeah,
family tayo. Di ba? So, si Shy, dala-dala niya yon. Tapos, unfortunately, mahal naman siya ng nanay niya. Kailang hindi lang masyadong supportive yung nanay niya dun sa kung anong gusto niya bilang performer, sa kung ano yung gusto niya. So, medyo yun yung bumabagabag sa kanya. So, yun. And then, nag-segue na kami papunta dun sa aming performance sa bar sa Tel Aviv.
Okay. Well, take it away then. This is our last song for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you for
Thank you
being
for
here.
watching us.
Watch
See
po
you
kayo,
at
Watch us
Caredivas.
live.
Panahon panikubong-kopong, ganto na ang papel namin. Wala nga akong anak pero ang dami kong pasanin. Ang damdamin ko'y hindi mahalaga. Ang importante sa kanila ay ang pera kong pinagdadala. At kung makain sila, akala mo ako ay alkansya. Punasin niyo ang dibdib ko at sungkitin ang pera. Kung gatasan nila ako, ganda lang. Akala yata nila'y kalabaw ang panganay niya. Oy, vey, oy, vey. Yan ang drama ko, tagabuhat ng baldado kong pamilya. Oy, vey, oy, vey, oy, vey, oy, vey, oy, vey.
Kano'y man ako, pimpi man OFW prinsesa. Mabuti na lang at may kaibigan na laging matatakbuhan. Ang aming lipstick at ang wig at ang may sequins na gown. Sa piling nila ay mag-iinit muli ang panlalamig naming kaluluwa. Iwanan sandali ang orinol at swero at tanga ng mahigpit ang matabang mikropono. Ibubukang bibig bibirit ng notang nasa tono. Tulad ng mga ligaw na bulaklak, ihagis man sa putik, kami mamumukat-kat sa inyong palakpak at halik.
Girls, Sabado night, perform.
This is it.
This is it. Maraming ng tao.
Sa PETA Theater Center po.
Yes,
Caredivas.
PETA at 725-6244 or Ticket World 891-9999.
Directed by Maribel Legarda, written by Liza Magtoto, and music by Vince De Jesus.
June 24 to July 30. Yes. O ano na, energy na tayo, mga girls.
Eto na guys.
Thank you, Rappler.
Just because we wear these fancy dresses, people think we're bad, bad girls. Just because we wear these long eyelashes, people think we're bad, bad girls. Don't judge the book by its cover. No, no, there's so much of us to discover. Because we're good girls. We're very, very, very good, good girls.
We cannot tell a lie, even if we try.
You can spank us all night, but we won't cry. Come on, ooh la la, la la, waka waka waka, boom boom boom, chaka. And just because we wear these fancy dresses, people think we're bad, bad girls. Just because we wear these long eyelashes, people think we're bad, bad girls. And don't judge a book by its cover. No, no, there's so much of us to discover. Because we're good girls. We're very, very, very good, good girls. We're very, very, very good, good girls. We're very, very, very good, good girls.
Thank you!
Thank you so much, Rappler.
Salamat po.
Salamat po.
Yes. See you sa PETA Theater Center.